Hello there, paper crafters. Welcome to my channel, Snips by Kelly, and I'm Kelly. And if you have found yourself to this video, it means that you followed a link in the description of my matching paper to photos video. And so I promised in that video that I would share my design space file that has this really cute outline border of flowers that I used on that layout that I used to be able to match my paper to my photo. I love using outlines of images to be able to create borders that can be decorative, that you can either back with paper pieces or you can leave them just as they are. So here's an example of a great flower outline that I actually used in my workshop called Hello Darlin'. And I used it to be able to use all kinds of pattern papers and back these flower outlines. And it's a wonderful way to embellish pages. And it's so easy to do. And I love to find the perfect outlined images to be able to do that. So the other thing that I did, and the file that I'm sharing here, is I welded together simple outlined images to be able to use as borders. So I'm going to show you today, as promised, how I did that. I'm going to click on the image button and it's going to bring up my search bar. And of course, I'm happen to be working with flowers. This could be stars, this could be any image that you're looking for. But instead of just typing flower, I'm going to type the word outline behind it. That's going to narrow my images down to those flowers that are outlines only. What I love to find is those simple outlined images that are all one piece, because nothing's worse than looking for images that, or using images on your pages that have 100 tiny pieces. So here's an example of a flower outline that's all one piece. It has these great center spikes that make it look like there is a center to the flower, but you don't have to find the center or cut the center of the flower. It's all one piece. Here's another really cool one that's all one piece. Here's another one that's all one piece. And honestly, after you weld it together and you create it all one color, it's really, really simple and easy. And you don't have to worry about lots of little pieces, and it doesn't really even matter which ones you choose. So I'm just randomly going through here and choosing a few simple flower outline images, and I'm going to add those to my canvas. There's literally thousands upon thousands to choose from. So you can see that I probably chose different flower outlines than what I originally used in the original design space that I actually shared. So of course these images are going to be huge, as they sometimes are when you first bring them into your canvas. So let me move my original design out of the way. And let me resize these images so they're a little bit more manageable. So I'm going to resize these images, and I can resize them again when I get done doing some custom welding here. But I just want to take a peek at what I have here. I'm going to take a peek at these, and then I'm actually kind of overlapping the edges just a little bit, resizing them a little bit so they are about the same size. I might even do a little bit of rotating so that the petals can line up so that they're more easy to weld. So I'm barely overlapping those images. I want to overlap them enough so that I create a pretty sturdy design, so you're not dealing with a real flimsy design, but I don't want to overlap them so much that they actually look overlapped. I want them to look almost like a chain. You can even weld a certain amount together, then duplicate them and weld them together again. So I have 4 images here, and I'm going to select all 4 of those images, and don't worry that they're different colors. I'm going to hit the combine button, and I'm going to come up here and hit weld. And what I want that to do is weld all of those images together. Once images are welded together, they will all look like they are one color. And so you can go in then and change the color. So I've just created this great chain of flowers, a completely different chain than what I originally created. Let's say I would like it to be longer. So I can actually duplicate that set of images, slide those together, and repeat the chain by welding that whole entire chain together. So I'm going to come down to combine again, and I'm going to weld that together. And once that is welded, then it will be able to be cut all as one chain. Now that is a 9-inch um, that is a 9-inch icon, so I can make that bigger. You can go on your regular Cricut up to 11.5 inches if you want that to cross your page and go all the way across your page, 11.5 inches. And then you can play around with the width. So if you go more than 11.5 inches, it will ask you to put a larger mat in there that's larger than 12 inches. But that, my friends, is how you create a wonderful border for your pages by welding together images. Hey, if you found this useful, I would love for you to hit the like and subscribe and hit the little bell so you can receive notifications the next time I go live and share tips and tricks with you. Happy scrapping, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.